This is VNN Canada, and here are today's top stories. Canadians in Wuhan to be flown tomorrow, government letter says. Toronto-bound Air Canada plane makes emergency landing at Madrid airport. Ripple effect on Canadian immigration likely from Trump's new visa restrictions. First ODI, Taylor's stun helps New Zealand win against India. And now, news in detail. A chartered plane that was to lift Canadians from the center of a virus outbreak in China was on its way yesterday, while its prospective passengers were told to get ready to leave. Foreign Affairs Minister Francois-Philippe Champagne said the flight will wait in Vietnam for final permission from the Chinese authorities to land in Wuhan, an area quarantined to contain an outbreak of a new coronavirus that has killed over 400 people there. The plane will be ready to leave hours after it receives a final go-ahead from China, likely sometime today, he said. The Canadian press obtained a copy of the letter sent by the government to the Canadians and permanent residents of Canada currently in Wuhan. The letter said a flight is to depart from the city's international airport early Thursday morning. Due to demand and the restrictions associated with this flight, we cannot guarantee that everyone who is eligible for a seat will be able to board the plane, the letter says. A Toronto-bound Air Canada plane has made an emergency landing at Madrid's international airport after pilots reported an engine problem and tire rupture shortly after takeoff. The Boeing 767 carrying 128 passengers had been circling southeast of Adolfo Suarez Barajas Airport to use up fuel and lighten the aircraft for landing, the carrier said recently. The engine issue occurred shortly after takeoff. According to Air Canada, a tire also reportedly ruptured on takeoff, one of 10 on this model of aircraft. Ignacio Montesinos, a spokesman for Spain's airport operations, said the pilot radioed the towing, citing an emergency, and our pilots are fully trained for this eventuality, Air Canada said in an email. Nevertheless, an emergency was declared in order to obtain landing priority. US President Donald Trump's decision to slap visa restrictions on 6 new countries could affect immigration flows to Canada if history is any indication, as those caught up in the changes find new reasons to come here. Past US immigration policy moves on Haiti and Iran saw asylum claims and student visa applications for Canada jump, and now Trump is targeting Nigeria, Sudan, and Eritrea, already among the largest sources of refugee claims launched by people crossing irregularities into Canada from the US. Later this month, citizens of those 3 other countries will be largely restricted from obtaining permanent residency in the US, though some still will be able to qualify for tourist and business visas. Past international and internal government analysis of the border crossings found many hold US visas, sometimes obtaining from expressly to travel to Canada to claim refugee status. Now, with the door slamming shut on permanent residency in the US, more people could eye Canada, suggested Robert Falconer, an immigration researcher at the University of Calgary Policy School. And now, sports news. After coming close on 3 occasions to beat India in the ongoing tour, New Zealand were finally able to cross the line and taste victory as they defeated the Men in Blue by 4 wickets in the first ODI at the Seddon Park today. Seasoned campaigner Ross Taylor anchored New Zealand's chase of 348 by scoring a brilliant 100. He was well supported by Henry Nicholls and stand-in captain Tom Latham as the hosts took a 1-0 lead in the 3-match series. The Black Caps started off the chase on a cautious note as both Martin Guptill and Nicholls played with intent. Earlier, India rode on a brilliant century from Shreyas Iyer and 50s from Rahul and Kohli as they posted a formidable 348-run target. The 2 teams will now face off the second ODI at the Eden Park on Saturday. And now news from entertainment. Hina Khan feels it was important to give a fitting reply to an unkind tweet posted by Kamal R. Khan, and the actress says she doesn't understand why people waste time by talking negative about someone you don't even know or someone who doesn't matter to you. Hina gave it back to social media critic Kamal about her Bollywood debut film Hacked. I got shocked to know that someone has made a film with Hina Khan. Who will watch it? I am 100% sure that it will be watched by Hina Khan alone only. KRK posted on Twitter, to which Hina responded, "Let's lift each other instead of putting each other down for no reason. I may not matter to you, but I have worked my off to reach where I am today. Appreciation or no appreciation, from television to films, television has it all. We deserve a chance to." And that's all from us today. We will see you tomorrow. Keep watching VNN Canada.